Good morning and welcome in for another vlog of myself, Darren. It's currently 4 AM on a Monday morning in this wet, miserable weather. So first thing that I need to do is a manual entry. So if you've never done one before, they are really easy. So now what happened was on Friday I worked in the van, but it doesn't use a tacho, but I need to add that onto here. So this is Thursday's date. So from 6:30 I rested until the 7th. And then it was 7 o'clock I started. Just press OK to move it across to the next bit, and you're going down a little bit like so. Then begin shift at 7 o'clock. Nope, we've done other work from 7, and I need to add my break into this as well. So if I go back to 7 o'clock, well, 7th of June, from say 1 o'clock, because I don't want to give myself an infringement. It's working over 6 hours. Press that down for 1 o'clock. Not end the shift. Change that to the break. And then we're going from break. So if it's a little bit unsteady, my arm's getting a bit shaky holding the phone up for so long. So from 1 o'clock, we'll break. Move that up to 2 o'clock. Just stick it on for an hour for the sake of it. It's other work from 2 o'clock all the way up till say 5 o'clock. I think it was roughly I finished. I think it was about 4:45, but for the sake of the taco, it's all right. So then I'm going from 5 o'clock is break, a little bed until 10th today, which is 4 AM. Then begin shift at 4 on the 10th. Easy as that. Then from 10 until now is other work. Entries. Jobs are good. And then at the end, you just confirm entries. Don't print out like I just did. And as you can see on that tachograph printout, we've gone from 6:30 finishing work, starting at 7. Then break at 1 o'clock until 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, well, 1 minute past 2 until 5 has been over work. And then a break from 5 o'clock until 4 AM this morning. I've got to say, traffic's great this early in the morning though, at 4:30. There's literally nobody awake, is there, at 4:30 in the morning, especially driving around on a Monday as well. Oh, there we go, get one idiot. God, the only person that's on the road decides to overtake me on a bloody junction when I'm pulling off. Yeah, you always get one, don't you? Got it right that then, could you? Jeez. Just saying how quiet the roads are. The total distance for today's journey is going to be 203 miles to the first location. Due to get there at, well, it's probably going to be about 10 o'clock by the time I leave here. Then you got traffic at Birmingham, fueling up and stuff. Straight down the M6, onto the M5, cutting across the M40, straight, well, the M42, then the M40, all the way down to the, I think it's the A40 by London, just there. All loaded up and now finally ready to leave the hub down to London. The only problem is I need to get some fuel on the way down, so I'll probably stop over at Knutsford to get some fuel. Real fast pumps, and plus they've got a Greggs in sight as well, so that's another bonus, isn't it? And the time has just hit 5:30. Quick little stop over at Knutsford Services on the M6 southbound. Need to get some fuel. Slow down, let's fan past. I think it was over 200 litres in the end. I know I had half a tank as well to top up. So it's better to top it up though before travelling anywhere, especially going down London ways. Not everywhere to take the fuel cars. Then now I don't have to worry now for a couple of days about getting fuel from anywhere. I'm gonna be able to get past this truck. Yep, moved over for me. Thanks very much, buddy. Just give me a flashlight as soon as we get past. Back over you want, bud. Thank you very much. once in a while there, you can't say no to a nice little Greggs. Little bacon butter in a coffee, £3.50, can't complain at that now, can you? And plus, you get 50p off. I know it doesn't sound much, but yeah, little perks, isn't it? I mean, you fuel up, company pay for the fuel, you get 50p off my Greggs. So, why not? It's only £3 in the end for a bacon and egg balm and a coffee. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Just overtaking this van at the moment. Has anybody got an idea what on earth this is? It's got like tank tracks on the bottom, and yeah, with some pipes outside. It looks crazy as hell. Never seen anything like it before. Don't know if it might be some type of farm equipment. Yeah, it looks a bit, I don't know, unusual, isn't it? If you know what it is, let me know down below in comments. Well, it looks like this is me now for the next however long it's going to take to get past this lot. But I was just thinking to myself just then, I don't actually need to use the toll road in a way, because I'm going down the M5, not the M1. And because I'm going down the M5, it's longer going around the toll road to go down the M42 to jump into the M5, being the M40, instead of going down the M5, which I am, and then onto the M42, cutting across to the M40. Fair enough, there's a lot of traffic around here, but yeah, I think the toll road probably would have been the longer route around anyway, to be fair. But at least it'll be moving though. This is moving actually at the moment. I'm doing 18-20 miles an hour. So it's not too bad. Stop start though, that's the only downside. Still got 5 miles to go though before I come off for the M5. Hopefully it'll clear up a little bit in the meantime. Still here on the M6, trying to get onto the M5. It was 5 miles away since the last spoke. It's currently 1.25 miles left to go. And it's now 8 o'clock. My ETA is now nearer to 11 than what it was to 10. Quarter to 11 to be precise. And it could be a little bit later than that at this rate. This whole traffic bit's just put me way far behind. So I need to take a break before I do get there. Most likely for the driving and working time. So in about 2 hours time, I've got 2 hours and 20 minutes left on my driving time for the tacho, but I've got 2 hours working time. So I need to make sure I take a break by 10 o'clock. I'll take a full 45, so that will clear the working time directive as well as the driving time directives. So then I've got a fresh 4.5 hour drive before I need to take another break. Or 6 hours working, which would be 4 o'clock. Whichever comes first, to be honest. One of my drops were meant to be booked in before 12 o'clock, but I don't think that's going to be happening, because realistically, I'm looking at getting to the first one for about 11:30, maybe 11:45. The first drop, I believe it's 6 pallets coming off. Second drop's 3 pallets. And then I've got 6 pallets after that one for number 3, which is the SW19 postcode. Then my 4th drop is classed as Kent pretty much, because it's by Dartford. And then we've got Greater London with the IG11 postcode, which is just off the A13. So let's see how we get on with this today. If traffic frees up, it might not be too bad. A couple of hours later now, and it's coming up to 9 o'clock. And the weather's actually looking quite nice at the moment. Slow down a little bit, let the car in. So I'm in the Oxfordshire area on the M40 southbound. Still got 79 miles to go though before I'm at London. But the weather's looking really nice. So that's a good sign, isn't it? Hopefully it will be alright when we get there. Hopefully the traffic's a little bit better around London area as well. Especially from a second drop, which is on Cumberland Business Park, which I believe that's Cumberland Road as well. Because if it's quiet, it's quite a nice easy delivery for me. If it was busy, well, it could be a little bit more tricky, because it's the one where the FLT comes out of the estate, because we can't actually get on the estate because the truck's too big for it. So they come out onto the main road with a forklift, then offload me. So this morning I've got all 3 pallets loaded up and down the one side. So then when I pull out, I just whip the curtains down on the passenger side, and they can come down, empty, take the pallets off, and then be on my way, nice and easy. So I don't have to mess about between 2 on one side and 1 on the other side. It saves the forklift driver then coming onto the road as well. Just pulling up now to the services. Just going to take my 45-minute break a little bit earlier. And it's one of the services just off the M40. So the main car park there on the left, we need to follow it down for the HGVs. It's currently 9:30 at the moment. So I thought I might as well take it now, instead of trying to rush later on for 10 o'clock. So it's only half hour earlier anyway, so it's not much of a difference. Coaches there to the left. Yeah, quite good services, these ones. I can never remember the name of this place. I've been here quite a few times. Spent the night here one or 2 times as well. Right, let's see if we can get a space straight in. Oh, sod's law, it's on the other one. There's loads on the other one, isn't there? So I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to drive around and come back in. Yeah, go on, I'll drive around and come back in. Get a bit closer to the entrance then. There we go, look at that. Right at the front. Very nice. Gotta be careful of them bikes. The psychopath just drove in between myself and a big HGV and a little Sprinter van here next to me, on the white lines in between us both. Bloody hell. Oh, the guy was going to get squashed. London for you, innit? I've got 2 miles now until I'm at destination. Sorry, 4 miles until I'm destination. 2 more miles on the A40. So much for less traffic. Oh my word, it's absolutely chocker around here at the moment. It really is. Currently on the A40, 2 miles to go, and it should really be 8 minutes to get there realistically, but with all the traffic, well, you're looking at about probably 20 minutes at least. Currently doing 6 miles per hour. Oh, it looks like they got a road closure up there. Up ahead, looks like the 3rd lane is closed. So that's what's causing all the backlog. Right, okay, at least it's not an accident. Once we get past the roadworks, it should hopefully be alright. A little bit of a change of plan. Job number 3. They close at 1 o'clock. So I've been diverted from job number 1 and 2 to go straight up to job number 3. Well, down anyway, because it's like southwest of London. So I'm going to have to go through Hammersmith and all of that lot to get there. Hopefully we get there okay, because last time I came down the A40, I ended up coming off, because of road closures, etc. Ended up coming off near Paddington. I think I might have got a few tickets for the company. I've not heard anything from it, so it could be up in the air, might have been alright. cutting through Notting Hill. I don't think you're meant to drive HGVs through there either, but this is London, and unfortunately, time to time, you get road closures and you just got to go with it, haven't you? So I'm a little bit apprehensive, to say the least, of cutting through to get to this second job from where I'm at now. Ideally, what I wanted to do, if you had enough time, was do job 1 and 2, then jump back onto the M25 ring road, drive all the way around. It's just less of a headache. Couple more kamikaze bikes again. Just gone past the White City Underground. I think it was White City Underground. 16-foot bridge, I'm alright. I've got a 1410 trailer. Well, that's quite a nice little bar there on the rooftop. The cocktail bar on the roof. I think I need to be doing a left in a minute. Up here anyway. Round the roundabout, then I'm going through, where's it going to actually? Let's have a quick check. Kensington, well, West Kensington, down through Hammersmith, across the bridge at Putney and Wandsworth, and then I'm near the destination. Hopefully I can get there before 1 o'clock. It's currently 12:05. I don't even know if I'm going to get fined screwed through here, if I'm being honest with you. Oh my god. It's absolutely crazy. I've got my indicator on telling them that I'm coming. Here we go. 18 ton, Monday to Friday, midnight to 7 AM. Right, so we should be okay at the moment then. No idling. God, you get a penalty of £80 if you idle. I'm going to be doing a left here. Whew. The joys of driving through London away. Make sure I keep them cycle lanes free, don't be getting any more charges or anything added on. And you've got to make sure you're checking all your blind spots properly as well for these kamikaze bikes. Or the Uber Eats drivers. Right, I need to get into the right hand lane by the looks of it. So I need to go right round the roundabout to get on the other side of this big park here on the right hand side. Unfortunately, got some roadworks now. I need to just wait here. I don't want to go over that line where the pedestrian line is, because my trailers just go overhang. Cyclist. God. Don't know how to keep you on your toes driving through London, that's for sure. Now, can I do a right turn here, or is it buses only? I've got a feeling it's bus only, that one, is it? Buses on diversion. There's a roundabout up here, and I'll just go around that instead. Yeah, go around this roundabout, come back on myself. Currently at Shepherd's Bush now, where the underground is. I'm just making sure it's all clear before jumping across. Yeah, it should be alright there now. Well, it would have been alright if that car didn't dive in front of me, but yeah. It's always a good sign though when you see another HGV driver. That's when you know you're okay driving in these areas. Last time I went through Notting Hill and everything, I didn't see a HGV driver for about 2 hours. So that kind of reinforced the fact that I wasn't really meant to be driving around that area. The other problem is with HGV in front of you, you can't see much of the road to try and plan your stops when you're going across all these pedestrian crossings. And the big yellow boxes as well. Because if your trailer is overhanging in the pedestrian walkway or the yellow box by like a foot or two, you will get a fine for it. So just bear that in mind. Well, your company will probably get the fine anyway. Going left down here now towards the Hammersmith. Take it nice and wide. Make sure your trailer doesn't cut the corners. Okay, 700 ton weight limit on the left and right. I swear I've drove down this road before. I've been down London now quite a few times, to be fair. And it's always manic, especially when you're driving through the centre of London. It's just absolutely crazy. But it's 20 miles per hour speed limit everywhere as well. So just be careful with that one. I think I just found the car from in between us. That little yellow one in front. It's even got a cling film for the back window. Oh my god, if that's got a red door, I'll die laughing. Has it got a red door? I can't see. It's not got a red door on this side. I mean, it's got 4 guys in it with hoods up, looking a bit shady. Or 3 actually. So something tells me that car's probably not legit. Or at least not got an MOT anyway. It's even got like a little tear in the back of the screen, hasn't it? I'm not even too sure where I am at the moment, being honest with you. What place is this that I'm coming up to? Currently on by Fulham Road. So it's by Putney at the moment. Never heard of the place Putney. But here I am. And I need to take a left when I go over the bridge. And that will take me to Wandsworth. Is that the best way to go? Don't know. He's going to want to come over in a second, isn't it? Because that's a bus lane on the left. Just absolute chaos, isn't it? Ay, ay, ay. 4 miles to go anyway. So I've got 4 miles to go. Just need all the traffic to move out of the way so we can get straight across. That's moving a little bit. Oh, come on, don't stop there. Luckily there's nobody on the left. Right, okay, here we go. Then this is River Thames that we're going over now. No, very slowly going over. Slow being a key word. Alright then, left turn here, it's saying. Car's a little bit of a tight one, so let's try and swing it right across. No mate, what are you doing? I've got the left indicator on. Even have my left indicator on then, just to let them know what I'm turning left. And he still runs out. Even the girl's looking at him like, what are you doing, mate? Where are you going? That's a nice little restaurant there, isn't it? Or cafe, whatever it was. I like that. Alright, hopefully there's no low bridges around this region. This doesn't look too bad around this part of London. A lot less busy anyway, the traffic, isn't it? Weight limits pretty much everywhere as well. Be careful with them. Still doing 20 miles per hour. Still got bikes doing faster than that. I can't afford to have this one of these bikes. Do you ever wonder when you're out and about, like what some people do for jobs? Because there's a lot of people just going for a jog around the park at this time of the day. It's currently 12:30. I always think, what do you do for a job where you can just go for a run on a Monday morning or Monday afternoon? There's plenty of people out like that. Might be, like you say, shift work or anything like that. That's out there possible, isn't it? But even like living in London as well, you can't be like, the rent's not cheap, is it? Let's be honest. And the mortgage prices are just through the roof. Quite a nice little drive, this part. Don't mind it round when it's like this, around London. Just when it was that Shepherd's Bush earlier on, it was a little bit, yeah, I don't fancy driving through here all the time. But when it's like this part of London, you're alright. It's not too bad. Just gotta go slow, take all your corners nice and wide, just be observant of all these little kamikaze bikes what are flying around. Yeah, you'll be fine, don't worry about it. Oh my god, there's a police station here on the right hand side of the roundabout. It's a porter cabin. Oh my word. I've got a left turn coming up, but it looks really tight, so I'm going to hang back a little bit. So I'm taking up both lanes, got my left indicator on, just so I can take it nice and wide. If I took that as it was in the lane and not taking up both sides, I probably wouldn't make it. Just go nice and slow. Careful the headboard doesn't take out any of the cars on the right. Job's a good one. So yeah, this is the place that I'm delivering to. Big self-storage unit. So I need to shunt it a little bit, get them bits of plastic out of the way, and then reverse it round that corner. If it can be done, it will be done. Hopefully this goes to plan. I need to be right over in that corner ideally, so I'm going to have to shunt it back and forth a couple of times so I can get a good angle on the trailer. Not too bad. Put one more shunt, go forward, swing it round as much as I can. That was pretty tight just then. As you can see now, I've just parked over to one side. That's the entrance in if you're in a car. It's like a little U shape that you come round, back round here. And then that's the bit I've drove in to reverse it to there. So then come down here. Not a lot of space, a couple of shunts, but you're all right in the end. Oh my God. Right, okay, so that's done. Been on the phone to the office. I'm continuing my route. I'm not going back to number 1 and 2. We're going to try and get it rebooked for tomorrow if they can accept it then. If they can accept it then, get my words out right, mumble them right up, then because I've got a reload from the same area tomorrow morning booked in already. So it would make sense if they can accept it tomorrow. That would be perfectly great, because then I could do the reload whilst I'm in the area. And then it saves me driving an hour to do 10 miles. That is all it is away, 10 miles. It took me 55 minutes to do 10 miles. Woo! The next one that I'm going to now, which would be technically job number 4, they close at 3 o'clock. So I'm due to get there for 2:30. And to get there, I'm going to jump down onto the M25 ring road, drive all the way around, and it's pretty much near Dartford, like near Swanley area. So it shouldn't be too bad to get there, I hope. But it is London, folks. It could be anything, could it, in this place? It's all unpredictable, isn't it? Road closures, speed limits, etc, etc. Kamikaze bikes flying at you. And yep, 20 miles an hour still around all this area. Roadworks, can I get past this one? Looks a bit tight. That should be alright. That biker was thinking about cutting out, wasn't he? Currently down south part of London now, nearly on the M25 ring road, not too far away. And it's a little place called Sutton. From London, you probably know exactly where I'm on about. If not, well, it's South London really. I've got 31 miles still to go until destination for the next job. It's currently 10 to 2. Today has gone so quick, it really has gone fast today. I'm still waiting to hear off the office as well whether tomorrow's are going to be the 1 and 2 jobs, if they're getting dropped off, or is it a case of doing it later on tonight. Not too sure yet what's going on. But honestly, if I went there after these 2 jobs that I've done, you're probably looking about 5 o'clock anyway getting back there. With all the traffic and stuff. It's just been really heavy today, hasn't it? And like you say, driving through London, 20 miles an hour everywhere, just slows you down as well, doesn't it? I do 42. And not as strong here. Well, as you can see, it's absolutely throwing it down at the moment. Bouncing it. And it was fairly nice in South London, wasn't it? And I'm looking for a farm. Now it's saying unsuitable for trucks left and right. However, I need to go down there because it's the only place I can go. Oh god, yeah, I did Google map this one earlier on, so I know it's not too far down here. It should be on the left hand side coming up. Actually, is it the one on the right hand side? Because I remember delivering to somewhere down one of these roads in the past. Well, it's a farm place anyway. Oh, it is now on the left hand side. That's good, it wasn't too far down at least. Court Lodge Farm. Yeah, that's the one. And Unit 2. Oh god, that's not a lot of space for me though. What is it, these tight areas I'm going to at the moment? That's not ideal at all, is it? Alright, see if we can try and find them. I'm hoping I can just get enough to spin it here in this bit of the yard. If I get them two to move, I might be alright, but there's cars here as well I need to be careful of. One thing for sure though, the waterproofs are coming out. Don't fancy being soaked in that all day long. Really don't. So I've got quite a bit of driving to do, haven't we, for today. Just like that, 2 minutes later, rain's completely stopped. Weird. Really weird weather here in the UK at the moment, isn't it? Especially for June as well. It should be summertime. Where's the sun? I'm pretty glad though it wasn't one of the ones on the left hand side, and luckily it was the unit right down at the end, because I wouldn't have been able to get delivered, to be honest with you. I want to be able to get access driving in there. So slow down, let these cars past, and I just put my foot down and get past, no problems. You're welcome, mate. It opens up a little bit more, doesn't it? Just there, so I should be able to get past them. Thank you very much for scratching your car up. Didn't have to get that much in the bush. Woo! Didn't think that other blue car was going to stop then. It was going a little bit too quick by the looks of it. I think we nearly had a crash in our hands. Bumping around the corner too quick. Yeah, we're okay. The problem is, because it does say unsuitable for trucks, a lot of car drivers just presume a truck wouldn't be driving down there. The next job though is 22 miles away. It's over at IG postcode, and it's the west part of London, and it looks like it's not too far from the River Thames. To get there, I've got to jump over the M25 Dartford crossing, or through the bridge, through the tunnel, shall I say, actually. And then it's not too far off there. I think it's the A13 it's just off. Just at the Dartford tunnels now. Traffic's been actually really good so far. On the matrix signs it did say 30 miles per hour, but however it's not really slowed down too much. Well, I am actually doing 35 at the moment. It is 50 down here to speed. But it's nice and free flowing, which is the main part, isn't it? Which is good. I think this is the first time ever as well. I came here at 3 o'clock and it's been this clear. Normally it's bumper to bumper right back, because everybody's trying to get on from the M2 and the M20. I think it's the M2 motorway anyway, which goes towards Kent ways. Could be wrong, could be the M20. Or is it both? I think it's both, because one's at the bottom end of the M25 and you got one near the Dartford crossing, haven't you? But either way, nice and free flowing. Just where you want it. The next job should just be around here somewhere. I'm just going to pull over quickly since there's no cars behind me. And I think it's next left actually. So I'm just going to Google map it quickly before committing down there. Right, okay, I'm satisfied with that. So it looks like it's not this little left here, it's in the actual main bit. Looks like there's a couple of businesses just inside. So the good thing about Google Maps now, you can do the street view. So you can like walk down here virtually and then have a look inside the yard, see what it looks like. And it does look like it's big enough. Deliveries and trade counters. So it looks like a one-way system as well actually, which is pretty good. Alright, let's go stop in here and get reported in. Luckily there's no cars parked here on the left, so it's pretty tight to get through this bit. I'll take a big swing. As they go up in the barrier, she did say just go straight round. Ah, there we go. Watch the barrier to be completely up. It's quite good actually, delivering to a place in London which has a big yard and a one-way system to go all the way around. So we're not doing tight little turns and everything. So, I've not managed to park up for the night just yet, and it is currently 5 o'clock. Started work at 4 o'clock this morning. I'm on 13 hours at the moment. I've got 30 minutes left of a break, so that will clear my driving time. And yeah, so I've run out of hours, so I've had to pull over somewhere, some industry estate, a little bit like so, but it will do me for the next half hour. And then after that 30 minutes is done, I then can extend my driving time up to 10 hours. That seemed a bit of a tongue twister just then, but yeah, I can drive up to 10 hours then for today. So that is my first and hopefully the only extension of 10 hours used this week. To get to the destination where I need to be going, to have the break overnight, it's 29 miles away and about 40 minutes drive. It's a little bit close that as well, jumping on the M25. Hopefully I should be able to get there, and hopefully by the time I get there it's not going to be too full, because again, that's going to be a bit of an issue I need to be careful of. If you turn up after 5 o'clock services, they can be a bit tricky to get parking. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of panic is starting to kick in a little bit. I've come over to Beaconsfield Services. Hopefully, really hope there is space for me to get in. I've got 30 minutes left of driving time, so if I can't get in, I'm done for. What the hell is going on? Surely not. Can I park over there at the end where I was? Oh dear. Oh dear. The driver's blocking everybody in. If there's any space whatsoever, is there? Okay, what I might be able to do is park here on the left. Oh crap. I was about to say park on a bit of an angle so they can still get out. Looks like not. Oh, this isn't good. Thank the heavens, I've just turned around and one just left. My word. My word. That is so lucky. That is unreal. Woo! Relief. Oh my god. I can't believe that. Perfect. Honestly, I can't believe how lucky I got. That parking space right there, tucked in right out of the way, so it's just enough for me as well. Whew. Talk about lucky. So now, plans the rest of the evening. I'm just going to edit this video using my laptop, so I'm going to chill out, have some food, pay for the parking, and then probably get a shower a little bit later on. So for dinner, gone for a nice little burrito. Even most of the bus places have been taken up as well by the trucks. So does anybody know what is the rule with the buses? Because it does say on the signs that you get like £100 fine. Can you? If you park later than 6 o'clock or something? That's dinner all taken care of. Time to get set up for the night. Get the sleeping bag out for the night. I do like to keep it rather simple for the truck. So that's my bed set up for the night. I've got this little phone holder here so I can just chill out, put a film on or something, watch it on there. Alternatively, if I'm watching on a laptop, I'll just drop the little desk down, and then that's me pretty done for the night, really. Nothing exciting happens when you're sleeping out in the trucks. It's quite a boring life, it can be at times. So all I do is put a film on, relax, get some sleep, and then crack on the next day with the next jobs that I need doing. Yeah, not much to it then, is there? Especially when you've been in for 14.5 hours, getting on 15 hours. Sleep is very much welcome right now, because I'm absolutely knackered, being honest with you. So yeah, I'm going to put a film on. It's currently 7:30. Get a sleep for 9:30 tomorrow morning. I don't have to be up until 6 AM, so that's a good bonus, nice little lie-in for me. And then get to the job for between 7:30, 7. I'll probably leave here 6:45 in the morning, so catch that vlog for tomorrow. And yeah, I'll leave it there for now. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. As always, thank you very much and stay safe. Bye for now.